Welcome to Spreadsheet 2, Topic 3.5, Summarizing Data Using Subtotals. So let's say we want to come back here to our marks. And for some reason, we want to find the sum of the marks. We can do that with our sum function. Then we list the cells we want to sum. We can do it as a continuous spread. That's a colon between two cells in a rectangular region from upper left to bottom right, or vice versa. We can put in a comma and put in another range. It will add them all up. So in that case, I didn't need to do that. It was redundant. But we can figure out, yes, what is the sum of all of these? You'll often want to do that for subtotals. So let's say you're looking at a restaurant bill. You might want to have the appetizers with a subtotal, the main courses with a subtotal, desserts, beverages. You could argue for having all of these with different categories. Or if you've got three groups and they're paying individually, you could subtotal for each group and then have the total bill at the bottom. So there's a number of ways to crunch the math on that and to figure out exactly what that is. But all of those would be done using that sum formula. So adding all of these up, you even have some built-in conditionals. So you can add things up under certain conditions. So if this were a list of all the courses, and say you wanted to know the sum total of Tony's marks, so you can average them, you could take sum if everything in this column matches this cell, then we'll add these up. So that will give us the total of Tony's marks. It has just pulled out everything that has Tony as the name. If we switch it to Donald, then that subtotal automatically matches. So it's summing over whatever we have here. We can then divide that by the count if, the conditional count function, and put the same range and the same condition. In this case, we're dividing by 1. But if we had 2 marks for Donald, it would average those two. We now see it's that 72 and 88 averaged together. So we just need to use the subtotals here, but that gives you an idea of what else we could do with the conditional sums.